Everyone, welcome to Tab2 project on online food sales. First, we download this dataset. Now we will upload you can say connect with this dataset. So we have CSV file. So we will select text file, and this is our file onlinefoods.csv. We open this file. First, we confirm you can say check all you can say all these data types are correct or not. All these data types are correct or not. So these are correctly classified. Now we will go to worksheet. Now our first question is geographic heat maps. Utilize the latitude and longitude data to create geographic maps, heat maps showing the concentration of positive versus negative feedback across different locations. This could help in identifying areas with high customer satisfaction or areas that need improvement. Let's back to our Tableau worksheet. So geographic heat map. Now what we have to do? We have to do move long to into columns. We have to give this as a dimension and latitude as rows, and also we have to give it as dimension. Now we have to create a heat map, so let me again create a dimension also create a dual axis so that it overlap. Now for latitude 1, let's do one thing. We select the density, and now for second latitude, let's give feedback as color. We get the geometric heat map. For orange, it means the feedback is positive, and if for blue, the feedback is negative. You can say feedback is negative. We have one more way to do this. So let me create a new sheet, geographic map. Again, we have to do the same thing. We have to move longitude to columns and give it as measures, and latitude in rows as dimension. Now we have to give this as map and colors as feedback. Here we get the geographic map. Now our next task is to income versus feedback analysis. Analyze the relationship between monthly income levels and feedback, positive or negative. Use stacked bar charts to visualize the distribution of feedback across different income brackets. Let's go back to our Tableau. Now let's give title as income versus feedback analysis. We have to create a stacked bar chart. So for that, what we will do, we will move monthly income to columns, and you can say our feedback will to rows. We will convert this into count, into measure of counts. Let me increase size. Also now we have to, you can say, create a stash bar chart so that for positive and for negative feedback. What we will do, we will move this feedback into color. Now if we want to, you can say, show this number of counts, what we can do, we will do feedback to label, and we will give it as count. So here you can see we have 35 positive feedbacks and 10 negative feedbacks, and so on. Now our next question is to find the occupation and online food service usage. Create a tree map or a bar chart to show the proportion of feedback or service usage among different occupations. This could help in identifying which occupation groups are more likely to use online food service and their satisfaction level. So first we create the so we have options of creating tree map or bar chart, but I am creating the both. So first we create the tree map. Let's back to our Tableau. We'll create a new sheet and we name it as occupation and online food service usage tree map. We have to move occupation to columns and count of feedback to rows. Give us count. I will show this click on tree map. Okay. Now we will split this by, or you can say for feedback, positive feedback or for negative feedback. We will give feedback to color. Also we can add the, you can say count of feedbacks by feedback to label and by converting regions and count. Now we have to create the bar chart. Let's create a new sheet. Occupation and online food say service usage bar chart. What we can do, we will plot the occupation in the column and drag the feedback to the rows and convert this into count. And what we can do, we can create a you can say side by side another bar chart for, you can say one bar chart for positive feedback and one bar chart for negative feedback. Then let me again drag these two columns. Again what we can do, we can change its color by giving occupation to colors. Let me increase its size. You can see. Now what we can do, we can label this, you can say count of feedback by dragging to label and convert it into count. You can. Now our next question is to family size and service preference. Explore how family size influences the feedback or preferences for online food service. Scatter plots or bubble charts could be used to represent the relationship between family size, feedback, and possibly other variables like income or age. So we have to create it for family size and service preference. Let's create a new sheet. Let's create a new sheet and name it as family size and service preference. Now if we have to create the scatter plot, we have to convert this categorical data set into numerical data set. So what we will do, we will create a new calculated field as feedback numeric, and here we will use if you can say if feedback is equal to positive, then we get 1, else if feedback is negative, then we get 0, and we end this if condition. Click OK. Now we move feedback numeric to column, and our family size to rows, and we give it as dimension, and this too. Also we can give the, you can say, change the size by feedback. Here we use the count. Also we will give color to this. And let me do one more thing, give color to, let me convert it into circles. Let's label the feedback, or you can say count of feedback. Let's increase its size. Here we get, so for the larger size we have 95, and for minimum we have 6. Thank you.